Sines and cosines. So each of these, it's a really good idea to first draw a picture if one's not given. In this problem, remember that side A is always opposite, angle A is always opposite side A. So I'm going to zoom in here so we can get a little bit better picture. So I'm given, if this is angle A, this is angle B, and this is angle C. Angle A is 60 degrees. I'm looking for side A, so I'm going to draw an A here. Side B, which is opposite angle B, is 12, and side C, which is opposite of angle C, is 17. Okay, now you have to decide what situation you have. So in this case, I have side angle side, so going back to that table that we filled out, side angle side is going to be law of cosines. Now in this case, I'm looking for side A, so that's what I'm going to start with. Scoot over a little bit more here. So I'm going to say A squared, that's what I'm looking for, equals 17 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 times 17 times 12, and then the cosine of the angle, which is 60. Okay, I can just go ahead and plug all this in my calculator, exactly how it looks. And when I do that, I'm going to get A squared equals 229. Take the square root of both sides to get A, and A is about 15.133 units. Okay, so that's the easy case, side angle side. So I'm just going to put here side angle side. We use law of cosines. All right, looking at the next one. Again, you want to go ahead and draw a picture of the triangle. Same situation, angle A is opposite of side A. So ABC, it really doesn't matter how you draw it. In this case, I'm given angle B is 47 degrees. I'm given that side C is angle C, my fault, is 112 degrees. Really, whenever you're given more than one angle, you should automatically know that that's going to be law of sines. And side B, which is 13. Okay? So again, you have your pair going on. You have side B and angle B, so you know you're going to be using law of sines. In this case, I'm looking for side C. Side C is always opposite angle C. This one is an angle side problem, and therefore you're going to use law of sines. Okay, so now I'm just going to plug in the information. So sine, going to do my pair first that I have, sine of 47 over 13 equals sine of 112 over side C. Cross multiply and divide. C is 13 sine of 112 divided by the sine of 47. Plug that in your calculator exactly as it looks, and you'll get that C is about 16.481, and that is in units. Okay. Last part of the table. Again, draw your triangle so you know what you're dealing with. Angle A, angle B, angle C. Angle A is 27 degrees. Angle C is 39 degrees. You're looking for, you're given side B is 54, and you're looking for side A, which is right here. Okay, so if you notice, this is angle, side angle, angle, side angle. So you know you're going to be using law of sines. Okay, so let's look for my pair. Well, it appears as if I don't have a pair, because this is the side I have, but it doesn't look like I have angle B. However, remember, I have two of the angles, so I can find the third one. So my third angle is going to be 27 plus 39, subtract it from 180. So my missing angle is 114 degrees. So there's my pair. So I have 114 and 54. So that's what I'm going to start out my proportion with. I'm going to say the sine of 114 divided by 54 equals the sine. I'm looking for side A, so therefore I'm going to use angle A. So sine of 27 over A. Cross multiply and divide, you're going to get that A equals 54 sine of 27 divided by the sine of 114. So over here, you're going to get about A is 26.835, and that is in units. The last one, and in this one we have, I'm just going to draw it right here. Side A is 4, side B is 6, and side C is 3. We got side, 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 which is cosines and kind of the most complicated solving. We want to find angle A, which is right here. Okay, so since I want to find angle A, this is the angle I want to find, I'm going to start out law of cosines with the side directly opposite, so that's 4. Okay, so my proportion is going to start, or not my proportion, excuse me, my equation is going to start out with the 4. So it's going to be 4 squared equals, then you're going to use your other two sides, which your other two sides are 3 and 6. So that's going to be 3 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times 3 times 6 times the cosine of angle A, which is what you're trying to find. So remember that 4 and A go together because they were opposites. See, 4 and A. So that's why 4 squared, I start with the 4 squared because I'm looking for angle A. Okay, so I'm going to use side A to start out with. All right. So to simplify this equation, you got to be really careful here because you can't just plug in everything to your calculator. So 4 squared is 16. I'm then going to simplify the 3 squared and the 6 squared. So 9 plus 36, and 9 plus 36 is 45. Minus 2 times 3 times 6 is 36, and then cosine of A. Now it's a two-step equation. So since it's a two-step equation, now I'm just going to first subtract 45 from both sides. So 16 minus 45 is negative 29. I have not done anything with the negative 36 cosine of A yet. Then I'm going to divide both sides by negative 36, and I'm going to be left with the cosine of A equals the ratio 29 over 36, because these really ultimately cross each other out and make each other positive. Okay? Now, please remember here that this cosine is a function. You have heard me say that multiple times. Cosine is not being multiplied by A. Cosine is a function of angle A. So the opposite of cosine is cosine inverse. So you essentially have to take the cosine inverse of both sides here. So the cosine inverse of cosine will cross this out, and you'll be left with A equals the cosine inverse of the ratio 29 over 36. That's the actual exact answer. So if you wanted to leave that, you actually could. But usually we like to get a decimal approximation just so we kind of have an idea of what we're talking about here. So you put that in your calculator exactly how it looks, and you get that angle A is about 36.336 degrees. Okay? Now, going down here to your table, or sorry, going your triangle patterns, we just went over these. Angle, side, angle would be law of sines. Angle, angle, side is law of sines because you can have a pair. Side, angle, sine is law of cosines. Side, side angle is a special case. You're probably not going to see these on your test, but they are possible to do with law of sines. It's a special situations because there's two possibilities. And then side, side, side then is law of cosines. This one being probably the most difficult one to solve because you have to actually do the inverse cosine of both sides to find the missing angle. All right, so before I conclude my video, my sons, Caleb and Ben, have something that they would like to share with you.
Do good on your test!
All right, well, guys, good luck studying. I am available Monday morning. If you have any questions that you would like to ask me. Other than that, good luck, and I'll see you on Monday.